MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bichette, a 22-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Fouled off. Tellez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. This is skied into short left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on first with one down. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Tanner Roark will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
And a ball 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
McKinney coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2
baseman.
gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Reese McGuire. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Cavan Biggio will be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Cavan Biggio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 3,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
One and two. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Striding into the box, Torres. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Settling in now, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that's through for a hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Second and third, 2 away. Popped him up. Drury has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Urshela, a Colombian-born ball player, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Biggio
Camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Line drive to left. Fisher is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2. The 2-0.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Billy McKinney looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And this will be fouled away. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he lays off for ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Brendan Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Now at the plate, Derek Fisher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Torres. He reached on a single in his first try.
The designated hitter,
Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Count is 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
So a full count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch on its way. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. On its way is pitch number 75. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Here's Randall Grichuk. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is line to left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-1 is a ball below the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play. Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he takes ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now back, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the 1-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And that's in there, 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Shoemaker will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6, the Blue Jays 2. Zach Britton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Billy McKinney. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting. The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Popped him up. McGuire is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brandon Drury. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Derek Fisher.
Digging in once again, Derek Fisher. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Inside ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Last half of the 7th here. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar singled home a run in his last time up.
Miguel Andujar.
Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tied at 93, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 6, the Blue Jays 2. Ready now, Torres, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Torres.
0-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Oh, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. From the belt, the pitch, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Brett Gardner is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Wilmer Font enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
63, Wilmer Font.
Brett Gardner will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is there, 1 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Urshela is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Ball 1.
That ball went out.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Fisher will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
All set to start the ninth in this one. So coming to the plate, Reese McGuire. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
So digging in now, Kevin Biggio. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Second and third here, one man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's it.
Derek Fisher will be next. The 3-1. And he looks at one that misses, ball four. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
The left fielder, number 23, Derek.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ground ball for DJ. This could be two. The tag gets one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-2 is how this one ends today. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Tanner Roark struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.